We've done this letter before, all right, but we're going to do it because I think some of you have forgotten. I started the lesson by recapping the letters that we've done before. What letters have we done already so far? Barbany? All right. Who has another one?
B.
Well done. Right, next letter. Well done, Kanisa. For Fireman Fred. Good. They all associate the letters with the letter land names because we read the story with them. Who is for?
Sammy Snake.
Another one, please, Quena.
For Munchie Mike.
The letter land is literally the land of letters. So each letter has a name and they've all got certain characters as well. What is the letter that we're going to do? The letter that I did with the learners today was the letter R, the R. Red. Very good. First I read the story of the robot Red, highlighting the character of him and what he's about. This one is called Red Robot, and he can be a troublemaker. He likes to take things that don't belong to him, and that's not right. There he is there. Red Robot hopes you won't recognize him in his capital letter shape at the top of the page, because the rascal has changed his shape. And then I quizzed the kids on all the pictures, all the things that started with an R. Who can find things on this page that start with the letter R?
Rainbow.
Rainbow, well done.
Remote racing car. Rubbish.
Well done, that's a good one. Rubbish. It is a game to them. They like to see how many they can get. They get excited about seeing the things in the pictures and knowing that they can identify it.
A raccoon.
A raccoon. A raccoon is an animal that lives in the wild. After I read the story to them, I had real objects that started with the letter R. Hands up. Who can tell me what this is?
Rhino.
Well done. It is a rhino.
Why people are killing the rhinos?
One of the learners asked me and said, why are they all getting killed right now? So we touched on the subject of they poach the rhinos for the horns and they want to eat it. That is why they have to kill it. By integrating the topic of the rhino, you can also add vocabulary, new vocabulary to them. Who knows the word that we use when there's no more animals left on the earth? Tristan?
They all extinct.
Very good, well done. They're all extinct. Okay, it's a big word. That means that there's no more left on earth. Like dinosaurs. Are there any more dinosaurs on earth?
No, they're all extinct.
The next thing, who can tell me what this is?
Ring.
It's a ring.
Is it a merry ring?
It's not a merry ring. This one's not a merry ring. You just wear it on any finger. I used the different types of things with the rhino is seeing the rose. They could see it, so it was a real thing. A lot of them at that age like to feel and they like to touch.
A rose.
Well done. It is a rose. Okay, where do these grow?
It grows in the bushes.
Not in the bushes, but in our
garden.
And then the last one we have is
Raisins.
Who knows what raisins are?
Grapes.
Well done. Raisins are grapes that are put in the sun. Who of you have never tasted a raisin before? And the raisins, I let them taste, using all the different senses for them to also let them learn in a different way. So by eating it, they not only saw what it was and heard that it was a dried up grape, they could taste it and see it. Right, 1, 2, 3. Everybody stand. Then from learning the R and what it sounds like, we went into how they write it. It's boys. Go and tiptoe to your tables. Girls, tiptoe to your tables. Not quickly. Right, now some of us, or we all learned Robot Red, how to write him. Who of you can remember how to write him? They need to know the directionality of the letter, if it goes towards the right or to the left.
Straight down.
Straight down, straight up, around. When I came to showing how to write the letter on the board, I used the method of them correcting me for a change. So I deliberately go wrong and then they enjoy that because for a change it's me getting something wrong. Your friend is going to write Robot Red on your back. So they could trace the letter and they could practice writing it on each other's backs, feeling the letter rather than just writing it and looking at it. Now, when we say it, do we go rrr or do we go rrr? A common mistake that the learners make is that they emphasize the R going rrr rather than a rrr. I then went individually around to them, busy making sure that they say the letter correctly and the sound correctly. Now, we're going to do it on the cat. We said it is in the tummy. So each letter is associated within a part of the cat. The G, for example, we use the tummy and the tail. So they learn that that goes below the line rather than the R that's on the tummy. We do the head of the cat blue. The head of the cat's on top, it's near the sky. The body of the cat we do red, the body inside's red, and then the tail we do green. So the cat wipes the tail on the grass and the grass is green. That's how they remember how to do the cats, and the cats stay those colors. We use that to help them associate the writing in between the different cats, so to help them with spacing. Before we start with the formal handwriting, we first watch them doing the laminated cats with the whiteboard marker and the duster. So if they make a mistake, they can just rub it out. You first color your cats, you start the date, and then you start with the rest of it. Remember to trace over the first two before you carry on with your line. We have two of the letters first written on the worksheet to help them and see what it's like to give an example, touching the top and the bottom of the lines. They color the cats all the time. We show it to them in the beginning just to help them. Before they start any work, they need to use the cats. Once the worksheet is completed and they've written the whole worksheet, then they can stick it in their books and it's for marking. I find this a very good and effective lesson. There's always something new and they're enthusiastic about it. They permanently want to learn the next letter and they get excited when they know that there's the next letter, and they always want to know what's the next letter, the new letter that we're going to learn today.